Today I'm going to be reviewing the Mailbox Mail Manager High Security Locking Box. This is supposed to be one of the better locking mailboxes on the market, and it's actually the first time that I've opened one and got my hands on one. So super excited. Thanks to the guys at Mailbox for getting my order process right away. Just placed the order yesterday and it arrived one day later. They are based in Arlington, Washington, so about, I don't know, maybe an hour or so south of Bellingham where we are. But I want to kind of give you my initial thoughts on this box in case you want to get one. So right off the bat, I was looking at the bottom, and because this is a USPS approved mailbox, it has the 4 inches wide by 10 inches long mounting holes, and also the 2 5/8, and then some various other holes in here as well. It's also dimpled on the bottom. I read online, I think it's 14 or 16 gauge steel this box is made of, and so I'm assuming the dimpling is probably for any water that were to get in the box, but also to add some rigidity to this as you mount it, because the last thing you want to do is mount something to this and then have it kind of wobble around. I will say that locking mechanism on this box stands out to other boxes I've used and installed. It's got laser cut keys, so I'm assuming it's a higher security lock, but it also feels really smooth when it goes in. And it just looks like reinforced steel here and really well built. I can see how it'd be really hard to pry into this box. I'd be surprised if actually anybody's gotten into one with a pro bar or a pry bar. Inside, they give you a, looks like a little thermoform piece of plastic. So once you mount the box, you slide this in, it goes over all the bolts. I thought that was kind of a nice touch. There's an install guide, some basic instructions. There's also this card here, so when you get this box, if you write down the model number of your keys on this card and you store it somewhere, if you were to lose your keys, you can actually order replacements directly from Mailbox. I thought that was pretty cool. I haven't seen that on other boxes. They give you a drill bit for drilling holes if you want to use their lag bolts that they provide, maybe if you're drilling straight down into a post. So also just kind of a nice touch. If you are doing your installation, they have some of the components here. I think the box weighs about 23 pounds and it feels very sturdy. There's magnets at the top to hold this flap closed. And it's got a flap on the inside as the door comes down. It's all attached here, but I assume that's for anti-fishing. So once mail is in there, I don't think that someone could actually get their hand in here and grab mail from underneath. It doesn't feel possible. And even there's this little piece here that prevents it even further. It does have your standard flag. This one's plastic. So that's pretty durable. This box does not have access from the back. This is their mail manager. They do have a Mailbox mail manager, I believe Latitude, and that has access from the back and the front. This mailbox is for a customer installation in the next week or so, and they're only going to need access from the front. So I went with this one instead, as it's a little cheaper. The box feels like it's a really solid construction, and I'm excited to get it in place. I should also note that the mail receiver here, it feels quite large. Like it could accept some small packages, which is nice. I saw online that I believe it'll accept easily a flat rate box, and I can easily see, you know, Amazon envelopes going in here with ease. I did see on a Mailbox video that they actually put a can of spray paint in here. And, you know, this is a decent sized diameter and kind of something large, so easily goes in the box. Anyways, this is a great box, and I'll drop the specs in the description below if you want to pick one up. But I'm super excited to work with Mailbox and install this box for a customer. So talk to you next time.